live tutorial today. I've only got till about, it's 3:17 p.m. I got till about 4 o'clock or so, and then I'm done. So, let's see what we can do about knocking out a small bear. I'm gonna wait, see if I get a couple people on here, right guys? So, I will be repeating myself. I'll be trying to show you everything that I can. Tools I'm gonna be using, a red wood crayon, hopefully show you guys cuts. I'll try to hold the saw and show you the angles. More than likely, most of the work's going to be done with this MSA 200. This is a small nose bar, very similar to like a small bar on a 170. All right. I see a few people jumping on, just going over tools I'm going to use. Also, more than likely, but not, you know, definitely, we'll use a dime tip bar on my 160. We'll use this for furring. The goal is to do as much work as we can with a regular bar. Same size bar that's on a 170, all right, for like beginner kind of stuff. And then if we get in and we have time, we want to do more detail, we'll jump into a 1/4 inch shaft, 1/2 inch green, Saburrtooth burr, all right? Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe if you're just tuning in. And I'm sure we'll go over all this again in just a few minutes. I see I got 4 viewers waiting for some people to say, I'm here, it's me, show me things. I know Anna's here. I see Anna's here. Anna, who was asking to see the tutorial? Was it Ray? I don't remember now. Boy, 10 to 20 minute downtime. You did, I know, but I thought somebody else did. There was some sawdust in the rim of my water there, and I got it in my mouth. I thought one of the guys on the last live was asked as well. I don't remember. That's all right. So the log I'm starting with is about a 6-inch girth. Not big, all right? We're only talking about like that, okay? We're gonna use a full log limb. Nothing crazy here. Talking about roughly 2 feet, not even measured out. It's okay. It doesn't have to be specific. We're just having fun. We're gonna wing through it. And yeah, if there's questions, ask, okay? I will check back. Now, first thing I wanna do, I have a flat bottom. I already cut a flat bottom. It's in the jaw horse, good and tight, all right? If you don't have a jaw horse to work with, get yourself a small piece of plywood or a board. Sink 2 screws into the bottom. The board has to be longer and bigger than the piece you're working with. Then flip your piece back up so the board is flat. Put the flat surface down on a bigger log, screw it in place, you're ready to go to work. The only thing you need to be careful with is those top cuts, because the board will do that, okay? All right, no worries, Anna, it's because it's uploading. That video is uploading while we're live, so I'm not even sure if this is totally gonna work. We'll see what happens. We have the live from last time uploading while I'm going live a second time consecutively, so. All right, so we got our log ready to go, right? I want a top flat surface. I got to jag it up here, so we're gonna cut that. In the case of this log, I can see the eye of the log, which is the center, right? A lot of times it's perfectly centered. Hey, there he is, what's going on? This log's doesn't have a perfectly centered eye. The eye is near the back. So if this bear splits, it's gonna be where that eye is closer to the edge. So I'm gonna keep this the back of my log, and I'm gonna make my first cut. I want his head up a little, so I'm gonna take the saw, and I'm gonna cut back. Not at a crazy angle. Hey, what's going on, Colin? We're doing a quick bear tutorial. I've got till about 4 o'clock, and then I'm out of here. Now, this battery's dead. I was just trying to run it completely dry. Now it is, so let me swap that bad boy out. I think I got enough left in this. Yeah, we got 2 bars. We might be able to get through it. All right, so we got a little slope to the back, okay? Next thing I want to do is block that top for the ears. This is a little bear, all right? Nothing crazy. 6-inch girth, about 2 foot tall. He will stand on a base. So what I want to do is look down at the top, draw a line front to back. Nose, middle of the ears, all right? We drew a line. Then I'm gonna come in and think of where do I want the front of the ears to face forward? Where should the front of those ears be? Draw a line. Forehead, eye area, draw a line. I will show you in a minute what the heck I'm even talking about. Nose, snout, whatever you want to call it. Make it like a triangular shaped thing. Whoopah! Alright. Alright, alright. Okay. Snout. Eyes. Front of ears. Okay. Next cut. We're going to go front of ears, come back here to about back of ears. We're going to angle this back cut a lot. Oh, guys, I haven't carved a bear in forever. I've been building furniture. All right. Don't go to the front of that ear line. All right, ear line is here, front. Go back about an inch. If you're working with a 6-inch girth log, we're going to do a pretty drastic angle cut down the back. Okay, you got that? Did you get that on camera? All right, cool. So now what I want to do for these ears, I'm going to go in, all right? We're assuming the log's roughly 6-inch girth. I'm going to go in with the nose only a little bit. Something like that. And as I go in it from the top, we come down and kind of draw out. Come down and draw out. It's kind of tough without having the angle on here to show you guys live, but I will do what I can. All right. So we're back. We're at the front of the ear line we just drew. So we start with the nose kind of deep. As we come down, we're drawing the saw back. So as it comes down, the saw is coming back toward us. All right? So it'll be angled like that a little bit. Jump to the other side, do the same thing. If your saw's still running, hit that chain brake. Don't be walking around with a gas saw around. Zaba! All right, cool beans. Now what we want to do is look at your snout line. Okay, your two snout lines that kind of come in sort of like a triangular shaped thingy. I know I'm going kind of quick here, but this video hopefully will upload and you guys will be able to watch it again later. So, all right. The next cuts are going to be to reveal the ears. All right, so bare ears like this. So we need to cut this away so you can see the front of the ears. So I'm coming in at an angle and I'm scooping away. So that one line we made was like this, right? And the ears back here. This is the cut we just made. Now we need to come in and remove it. That makes no sense because it looks like crap on camera. So we're going to come in, tilt the saw, and cut away. About like that. About that much. Angle cutting back to that front ear line. Kapah. All right. Cool beans. You got your center line, right? Center line. Take your ear, measure in some, do a shallow triangular cut. We're doing a shallow V into the center line you did on the back of the head. This is, you guys make it so difficult asking me to do this live. Good gravy. I know, I could have said no, but I didn't want to. Now you guys are looking at the back. This is the back of the head. Trust me, I'm not lying, it is. This was our angle cut, back of the head. This is the forehead area. It's just because it was at an angle, all right? Ears. So we're gonna come in and a little bit of a triangle, like sloping thingy. Anybody see that? Probably not. So we're gonna make a cut like this and remove triangular wedge shaped thing. Clean it up, round it over, make it look tasty. All right. I don't know why I'm moving the jaw horse when I could just move the stupid bear. What the hell am I thinking? Good gravy. All right, see? Look. Yeah? Bing. 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 All right. Next cut. Gonna be for the front of those eyes. So, this is all the material we have to work with. We gotta put eyes, snout, forehead, all that jazz, right? So I'm gonna pick like a little over a third. Not halfway, but little over a third here, okay? for the forehead. The rest is snout area. So snout area is much bigger. So maybe a third here, 2/3 here, whatever. We're gonna cut that down. Hold on 1 minute. Sound like somebody's here. Never mind. That's my oldest pulling in the driveway with her car. So yeah, somebody was here. She is home. Oh, having a teenager that drive, I'll tell you, that's crazy. All right, so anyway, forehead cut. Forehead cut down. Gonna be roughly half the height of the bar. We're gonna go down roughly half the height of the bar, maybe a little bit more, but that cut is gonna be angled toward the snout. So we're gonna angle it toward the snout just a little, all right? Nothing crazy, nothing drastic, about half the height of the bar. Oh yeah, okay. So you see how far down this went? Now you're gonna be looking up here at your snout area, and now you're gonna tilt your saw so it's flat, and then angle it just a little and cut back to that line. But go higher than your depth cut. You guys staying with me? Probably not. I'm going fast. I'm speaking in crazy languages. All right. Forehead, eyes. Going to be snout, but we need to get rid of this chunk. So, oh my God, trying to draw backwards. Brr. See that? That line? So we're gonna angle down. So his head's angled back, snout will be angled back. Just slightly. Oh, it's so much fun. It'll be like the fastest tutorial I think I've done. After this, I'm gonna just do one, no tutorial. I'm just gonna knock one out. Show you guys. As long as my batteries aren't dead. All right, so before we did that wedge shape for the snout, you can draw it back on if you want. After you do a few, you won't really have to, you know, waste your time drawing so much. Okay, snout drawn on. So what you do though, is you go back to the forehead, angle your saw, and make those edge lines for the snout down and out away from the center. Because the snout shouldn't be straight. That's what a lot of beginners do. It's what we all do. It's what everybody does, is you make your bear's snout have these straight sides. It's like, ga-ga, do this, and then they look cute. Even if it's not accurate, anatomically correct, they look cute, and people eat that up, right? You want to make bears that sell. You want to make it look cute. Don't cut into the forehead area. Cut it just shy, and angle that saw away from the snout as you come down. Zabah. In doing so, as you come down, get past where you want your snout to be. So you should know how tall you want that snout and mouth to be, guys. Alrighty? Like, I gotta make a cut and show you guys. Oh my gosh. I know it sounds like a bother, but if it wasn't, I wouldn't do it. Okay, boom. So here is gonna be the bottom of the snout, right there. Okay, see it? All right, we got these angle cuts. All right. So now we're gonna come from the side of the bear, right up here. See where this is? We're gonna go ka-pa, like that. Now this cut can be a little tricky. If you got big teeth on your bar and you're just cutting away, it's not gonna work out well. So this is where having a small saw is gonna come in handy, dandy, especially on a small carving. And you're gonna angle the saw from the back of the bear toward the front when you cut to that line. Instead of going straight across and making them have flat cheeks, you're gonna have these rounded cheeks. So you wanna just kiss that corner of right next to where the eye is, if that makes sense. And as you come down, you'll scoop out and follow your original line. And then miss your line and break it off. Now, as you cut two, one, this is small so you can see it, but if it's a bigger carving, you take your time, you can feel the nose of the bar just pop through to the first cut line. Let's see here. All right, so you guys see he's facing that way, I'm angled back. See the corner? I'm just kissing the corner. And I'm going to that line and drawing back as I draw down. Judo chop. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying this. All right, I'm getting cold. Sun's down now. I'm freezing. Need a coffee. It's chilly out here. You see that? Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's a face. There's a face in there. Woo. All right. Now his head and all that crap's still square, but that's fine. We want to block it out. That's what we're doing right now. We're just blocking. Okay. So that big red line I put in for the bottom, take your saw, angle down, cut just below your line. After you take your brake off. Bing. Okay. Come to the side of your bear. You just made that line. So come to the side. Look at your bear on both sides. His face rounds into that line. So you're going to make 2 angle cuts to the line you just made under the mouth. And just follow it across. Whatever. God. People think I know what I'm doing. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing out here. Oh, shoot. Can't say those things out loud. All right. Ready? Boom. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay. So now we got to get rid of all this jazz. If you got limb, like stick pieces, I got to get that, trim that crap out. You don't need it. Angle cutting up to these current lines is what we're going to do next. You got to have your angle cutting saw ready. Should be your same chainsaw, just same saw. You gotta be careful. Start twisting that blade, that chain will come right off. All right, don't be working on it. Looking good. Oh, things are happening, guys. Things are happening. All right, look. Bam! Okay, cleaned it out around underneath the neck thing there. Cool. Other questions? I don't know. I can't see them. And we're trying to, do this tutorial in 20 minutes. Let's see here. So, we got to do arms. This guy's just standing. He's just chilling, all right? He's not doing nothing super nuts. He's just standing there. Where's his chest? Come in. Chest should be a V sort of shape, kind of thingamabob, right? Oh, there's big old wood grub in there. We cut him in half. Cool beans. Now this wood is a little small, so it's tough. It's easier with bigger pieces. We want that shoulder though, should be low. So we have a neck area. All right, I drew that too high. Going down about 3 fingers low. It's gonna be about top, 2 to 3 finger low, top of that shoulder. I'm bringing this in. You guys see that lower V area? All the way down to here. And then go down about a hand length. And this is going to be pause. Not pause the video, I mean, unless you want to. Okay. Makes no sense. I'm going to make some cuts. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Coming in at an angle. When you're making these cuts, the saw isn't straight. You're angling. All your edges are angling, so the sides of the arms are angled, right? So if you make a straight cut, it would be very square looking. Now you got to try to round it off, right? You're cut straight. But if you angle away from the arm and make the cut, then it starts to look kind of more natural. Boom, cleaning up our neck area, okay? Now sometimes forget this is a power saw, and when you get in there, actually saw it, okay? That helps. I don't think it does. Just saying. All right, let's look at some stuff. Okay, shoulder area coming down. Same thing, kind of an arm shouldery area coming down. Remember, these guys are small. These aren't like super detailed little things. These are cute little quick sale bears. We're gonna put like 60, 75 bucks on this thing or less and just get rid of it. You'll be able to knock these things out, guys. Literally, when you're not running your mouth like me here, in like 20 minutes. If that. You get good, you can do way more. All right. Now you want to come through and clean that bottom line. So when you make those cuts, you come from the back and you're at an angle. All right, so you're standing behind the bear. This is straight. You're angling away from the bear to cut to those lines. So his back will angle away toward the front. I'll show you what I mean. Listen, don't forget to make mistakes. Slope those shoulders forward. When you're in the back, you can see the angle of those shoulders. Slope them forward. I have. We go camping in Old Forge, New York, and I've had them in the bed of my truck, 2 a.m. when we were sleeping. I woke up, the sky was blue as the sun was coming up, you know, sunrise. The sky was just getting color, blue, that dark, deep blue. Could hear splashing in the creek one year. Happened to unzip our tent and look, and it's about 20, 25 feet away. There's a huge mom and 3 cubs splashing in the creek. We were camping with friends, all same place, Old Forge, all different years of camping up there in tents. And let's see, we went to dinner, we came back, a site next to, because we had 2 different sites. The site next to our friends had been ransacked. Those people had left their coolers out. The bear totally shredded that, shredded their, they had a camper, shredded their screen tent, shredded their cooler, shredded all that. No, they're gonna run you down. Yeah, you're not out. No, you're in trouble. And if you get between a mom and a cub, forget it. You make her mad, your day's over. So they shredded that. The night the one climbed into the bed of my truck, it woke me up. That was 2 a.m. I could hear it. The bed springs, you know, like compress. We're in a tent 12 feet away. I mean, a truck length away from my truck. So I grabbed the clicker to my truck. Beep, beep. And you could hear his nails go down across the bed, over the bed. He hit the ground. By the time he hit the ground and he was up the hill, I was unzipping the tent to get out, and he was running through somebody else's screen tent, through their cooler, trashed their whole thing, and he was gone. But yeah, it's fun. Another time we were up there, it was late. Me and a buddy of mine at the time, we were sitting out late at a fire. The kids and the girls had all gone to bed. I start a fire every night. The kids wake up, there's a fire going, they feel a little better because they know the bears are there. So I'd start a fire and sit up with that, and I could hear him freaking out. A bear, after I walked away to my site, which is only 15, 20 feet away, walked into his site, walked right up against him and brushed his arm while he was sitting in a folding chair reading his phone. Brushed his arm. So he yelled, bear. I turned, it ran around their tent, running through their tent ropes, and then started coming toward me, but I carry an air horn, and I got a huge spot, like it's a big spotlight I carry too, because I know they're out there. He rounded that tent. I didn't even have to do the horn. I just shined him in the face with the spotlight, told him get out of here, and he turns around and runs. I don't know. They're fun though. They're cool. Could have died. I ain't worried about it. What are you gonna do? It's just nature, man. All right, so when you're in the back and you're working your way around, look at it. You can round this stuff over, all right? Round it. Make it rounded. Bears aren't square. Round the stuff. Round it. So, our paws. We got our overhang for our paws. What are we gonna do? We're gonna make some upcuts, that angle. Get rid of this material down here. And clean it up however you have to. With this little guy kind of facing forward, I don't have a lot of material here to grab. I'm gonna move him up because I know his base is only gonna be a couple inches. So I move him up in the jaw horse. This works well if you stick a 2x4 underneath him on laying flat, and it'll give you a couple inch height. So we'll have a base here. Watch, I'll show you the base. Going in about half an inch with the nose of the saw, quarter of an inch, half an inch, because it's only a small carving. Make sure you hit that chain brake if you're running gas. You don't want to fall and cut yourself in half. Shabba, all right? Look at your bear. Look at the sides, down near the bottom. You're angling to the cut line you just made. Look at your bear. Move to the back. You're gonna make a deep angle cut. I will show you in a minute. Clean it up. Okay. See our line? So there's the angle back for the butt. Sides of the legs are angled in just a little bit. We got to keep in mind we want some feet here, so we can't cut that in super deep. All right. Feet, make them about an inch. Legs. Okay. Legs, top of the feet, that line. Hopefully hopefully we're making some sense here, people. Oh God, this thing's on the nerves today. Come on. Oh, there it is. All right, looking great. Angling in like this for the legs. We're angling in from the side, not going in straight. Like not straight on, but from the side bottom. And we're not going all the way to the bottom, you're just going to that red line. And then you're cutting up. Whatever way you gotta hold yourself. Let me come on this side, probably safe. Do a little cut. Angled up just a little bit for the top of the feet. Now come in here and angle down to that line. Oh my gosh, it's a bear. Cut a triangle out in the middle. Be careful of kickback. You're doing these little cuts, you're gonna get it, so be careful, all right? Look at that, we have a bear. Hurrah! There he is. He's blocked out. He's done. We got to clean this thing up, though, guys. We got to round all these edges. Round the edges. Round the curves, all right? Top of this head. Ear, top of the head. Needs to be rounded. Round it, all right? All right, we got feet. See the angles for the feet? Nothing crazy. Those arms could be a little bit different, but they are what they are at this point. This guy. We're gonna just make some cuts so the tufts of fur here are layered as they come down. We're gonna round up that nose. Speed car, I know. These guys, I just can't slow down on. It's just like, get them done, get them done. Oh, take a little meat off the back of the mirrors too. Oh my gosh, look at his ear. Did you guys see that? Oh. Okay. You guys see this one right here? A little bit of ear? Cool. Around those cheeks. Bing, ba-ding, a-ding. All right, I'm gonna make some V cuts, making the tuft on that chest stand out. So his hair on his chest is standing out, all right? I'm not looking for symmetry here, all right? You keep going over it, and it'll keep making more layers. Cool part is when you stand on this side of the saw, it just hits you in the face with sawdust. Oh yeah, can you guys see that? You probably can. Brown bear is bigger than black. Kodiak bear is bigger than brown, but they're pretty much the same darn bears. There is a difference, Ray, in their features. Head shape, body shapes. There are differences. Pull them up, Google. Best way to do it. Look up brown bear, black bear, Kodiak bear. Right there. Head will be different. Body's different. They carry themselves different. Humps on their back to no hump on their back, depending on species. Brown Kodiak bear, top of the head. Black bear, more of a flat sort of head. Like, you got to look them up. You want to know what you're trying to carve, you know? For me, I'm not trying to carve anything specific. I'm in black bear country, if you will, so everything's a black bear. It doesn't matter. As long as it looks like a bear and I shoot the thing black, we throw some detail in there. Cute little black bear. Sold. Sounds good, right? All right, so you want to do your all right, we're not, I guess we'll skip the dime tip bar thing. You want to put some claws in here. I'm not being anatomically correct. I'm putting 3 lines per paw. Should be what, 4 lines? Not worried about it. Round your arms, and then you come in from the side and just do short swipes with the very, very side of the nose. Dunskies, all right? Oh, we got a little crazy with that. You will see spots that need fixing. Fix them as you go. All right. I'm not even talking to you, Siri. Go away. My watch is like, I didn't get that. What does Dunsky mean? Stupid watch. Okie dokie. Smart watch, but she's so not smart. If you have overcut lines on the snout, you cut into the snout too far, clean them up from the front. Oh, so nice. Round your snout. All right, if you have saw control and you can do it, take the nose of your bar, lower end, lower portion, this area, right here. It's a sander. Did you know that? Quick tip though, if you do that too much or you bite in too much, you move your saw, you pop your chain off. Pay attention. Take your time. Be careful. Be safe. I'm not even close to the best chainsaw carver. My bears are okay. I just like sharing this with you guys, honestly, and having fun. So, all right. Colin's out. He's done. Later, Colin. Snout, nose, area. All right, draw it on if you want. Very basic. Can be an upside down triangle, or you bring it in and swoop it down. The best way to like figure out what you want to do, pictures. Hang pictures up of what you want to do. Study them. Like, lay in bed, the lights are out, you're going to sleep, and in your head, you've looked at so many photos of bears, you can draw a bear in your head and know what it looks like. Then when you come out here, you're like, oh, I know what I want to do. And then the photos are up, and it's like right there. Now all you got to do is take it from your head, put it to your hands, and then it's just practice, practice, practice. So this is slight undercuts. All right, we're going to try to do the lower section of the bar, not the upper. The upper will grab, rip his nose off. This is also a very slight angle in, going into the nose about like that. All right, we're cutting the underline of the nose. Okay, I'm gonna do something here as well. We're gonna take the nose of the bar and kind of round the corner of the front of that snout because it's flat. You'll also find one way of holding the saw is so much easier than the other. You'll have more control, but you will build up better control the more you do it. Whew, I must like hearing myself talk. I'm doing that a lot today. All right. See that? See what we got going? Nose a little bit crooked. He's all right. He probably got punched or something. I don't know. See the mouth? All right. Furring. It's a little more difficult on smaller bears without a dime tip bar because the nose of the bar is so big. But when you do your furring, all right, if you did the neck first, look at the way the fur is laying and work your way, you know, back around your arms and things like that. Furring should not be straight cuts. You're using the side, this side, or this side of the teeth. They're not like these square lines. They're always an angled edge. Face. Start below where you think you want your eyes. Also, no diamond tip bar, no burr, no nothing to carve eyes. Take the nose of this, come in at a pretty steep angle, and try not to hit your snout, all right? Just don't do it. I'm probably going to because I told you not to. Try to come in at an angle and put a line in here. If that's all you can do, that's all you can do, right? Little lines. Little line eyes. All right, simple, basic, quick, easy. Same saw, no other saw. I know this is bad angles and we're going kind of fast for most of it, but a lot of this is going to upload. I do have full-on tutorials with camera views right here. You see all the angles. You got a view from outside of my little space. So you guys can see everything as I move around the carving. Voiceover, walk you through the whole thing for those of you trying to learn off this video. For the most part though, your bear's done. You got to go around, put your furring on, and that's it. You clean it up, hit it with a torch, you sand it, you call it a day, all right? But that's going to be it because it's 3:58. I'm going to end with you guys. I'm going to fur my bear real fast and get out of here because I got to go make some dinner, hang out with family, and, you know, do family stuff. But I hope you guys had an awesome time. Hope you guys had fun. I just had fun. Really, I did. Hope you guys took it as that. Ray, I know you're learning, man. If you're still here, no worries, buddy. Ask questions. Ask questions all day. Maybe not right here because I'm leaving. But other videos. There's a whole playlist, tutorials, chainsaw carving tutorials that I have on here. Okay, man? And anybody else. They'll help you out. You got a video with a question, ask. If you need a video with something more specific on what it is I'm doing, ask. I might have the video already done, or I can work on putting one together. Oh, hey, Jennifer Barry's here. What's going on? But, yeah, guys. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Awesome. Ray, hope it helped you out. And, yeah, hope you guys have an awesome day. I will, I don't know when I'm going to be going live again on those Eagles. More than likely, it'll be an impromptu, like, hey, all of a sudden, Call Woodworkers Live. You know the deal. We don't plan these things out. We just do it. Hopefully, we'll be set up in the house, though. And we'll be airbrushing some color on those bad boys next time I see you guys. So, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Super Bowl Sunday's tomorrow, if that's your thing. If not, whatever, carve. And enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, except for Matt from Matt Carves, because it's probably Wednesday where he lives, because he hangs out with Marty McFly, and he's in the future. So, I will see you guys later. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome evening. Wrong button again. Bye.